Breaking news, residents of a troubled Omaha apartment complex get the news they've been dreading. Dave Zavolinsky is at the alert desk with what we know at this hour. Dave?
Brian, it's a story we've been following for months. Residents living in the City View apartments have been put on notice officially now. They've been told by management they must move out by the end of June. Tamika Meese, a spokesperson for North Omaha Community Partnership, told First Alert 6 this afternoon that about 120 residents are still living in the troubled building. She tells us the elevators in the high-rise still do not work. Nevertheless, the organization and several others, including the Omaha Housing Authority, are trying to help residents move out. Court documents show City View's owner, Zadok Management, based in Florida, owes the bank nearly $750,000 for past due interest, taxes, and insurance. First Alert 6 has reached out to the receiver, but we have not gotten a response back yet. We'll keep track of the story and how it plays out over the next 25 days or so. From the First Alert Desk, I'm Dave Zavolinsky.